Dear students, welcome back to my maths class. Today we are going to discuss about the elements of geometry part 4 and 5. In this session, we will discuss the application of Euclidean geometry and exercise 3.1. Let us see the example problems. Example 1. If A, B, C are 3 points on a line and B lies between A and C, then prove that AC minus AB equals to BC. Solution. In the figure, AC coincides with AB plus BC. According to Euclid's fourth axiom, things which are coincide with one another are equal to one another. Therefore, AC can be written as AB plus BC. Call this 1. Now let us take LHS, that is AC minus AB. From equation 1, AC minus AB can be written as AB plus BC minus AB. Here we substitute AB plus BC in place of AC. By cancelling plus AB minus AB, we will get BC, which is equals to RHS. Therefore, AC minus AB equals to BC. Let us see the example 2. Prove that equilateral triangle can be constructed on any given line segment. The given line segment is PQ. With the center P, with the radius PQ, draw a circle like this. With the center Q, with the radius QP, draw another circle like this. The intersection of these two circles is R. Join P and R, Q and R. Then it is formed a triangle PQR, which is an equilateral triangle. Why? Because PQ is the radius of circle 1 and circle 2. PR is the radius of circle 1. QR is the radius of circle 2. These are the radii of these two circles. Hence, it is a equilateral triangle. In this equilateral triangle, all the sides are equal. You can observe it in the third picture, that is PQR triangle. See the example 3. Two distinct lines cannot have more than one point in common. For this, we have to draw one diagram. Here M is a straight line and L is a curve. Here A and B are 2 points given. L and M are given 2 lines. RTP. Here RTP means required to prove L and M have only one point in common. We have to prove it. Here we should do this proof by contradiction method. Now let us see the proof. Let us assume that two lines intersect in two distinct points, say A and B. You can observe it in the figure. Now we have two lines passing through A and B. This assumption contradicts with the Euclid's postulate that only one line can pass through two distinct points. So our assumption is wrong. Therefore, we can conclude that two distinct lines cannot have more than one point in common. Let us see the example 4. In the adjacent figure, we have AC equals to XD. C and D are midpoints of AB and XY respectively. Show that AB equals to XY. C is the midpoint of AB. C is the midpoint of AB. Therefore, AB can be written as 2AC or 2BC. Here I have taken AB equals to 2AC. Call this 1. D is the midpoint of XY. So XY can be written as 2XD or 2dy. Here I have taken xy as 2xd. Call this 2. Here AB means double of AC. XY means double of XD. It is given that AC equals to XD from the question. It means AC and XD are the same things. Therefore, from 1 and 2, we can say AB equals to XY, since things which are double of the same things are equal to one another. So that it is proved. Exercise 3.1, question number 3. In the figure given below, show that length AH greater than AB plus BC plus CD. Now let us see the solution. From the figure, AD is equals to AB plus BC plus CD. Call this 1. And AD is a part of AH. So AH can be written as AH greater than AD. Therefore, AH greater than, from equation 1, we can write in place of AD, AB plus BC plus CD. Since the whole is always greater than the part, here AD is a part of AH. So that AH is greater than AD. Therefore, we can write in place of AD, AB plus BC plus CD. Then it will AH greater than AB plus BC plus CD. Next we will see the fourth problem from exercise 3.1. If a point Q lies between 2 points P and R such that PQ equals to QR, prove that PQ equals to 1 by 2 PR. Let us see the solution. In the figure, PQ coincides with PQ plus QR. According to Euclid's fourth axiom, things which are coincide with one another are equal to one another. Therefore, PQ plus QR can be written as PR. That is equation 1. From the question, it is given that PQ equals to QR. Therefore, from the equation 1, PQ plus QR can be written as PQ plus PQ because PQ equals to QR. It is equals to PR. PQ plus PQ means 2PQ, that is equals to PR. By transposing 2 from LHS to RHS, it becomes 1 by 2. Therefore, PQ equals to 1 by 2 PR. Now it's proved. That is PQ equals to 1 by 2 PR. Let us see the another question. That is question number 10 from exercise 3.1. In the adjacent figure, we have BX equals to 1 by 2 AB, BY equals to 1 by 2 BC, and AB equals to BC. Show that BX equals to BY. Solution. Given in the adjacent figure, BX equals to 1 by 2 AB. Call this 1. It means BX is half of the AB. BY equals to 1 by 2 BC. Call this 2. It means BY is half of the BC. And AB equals to BC. It means AB and BC are same things. Therefore, from equation 1 and 2, we can say that BX equals to BY, since things which are half of the same things are equal to one another.